I think the Pacers are the smartest team playing in basketball right now, and if they can keep games close, I think they'll win because of their intellectual capacity.
Do you think they'll win the series?
I like the Pacers in 6.
Wow.
Wait a minute. You sound like a man who wants to coach the Indiana Pacers. You want the Pacers, but you think the Pacers are going to win. You're wearing Laker colors. You got a purple shirt on and a yellow tie. What's going on here?
And Bill, of course, neutral as always.
I can't comment. Bill wins.
On that.
On the offensive glass. Miller for 3. It rattles out. It's first. Miller has missed his first 4 field goal attempts. Here he is on the move, trying the reverse, make it 0 for 5, and Rice picks it up. In fact, he drew air with it. Sam Perkins driving on Shaq, and it looks like O'Neal fouled him.
Left-handed guards.
That basket stopped the 10-0 Indiana run. Miller knocked back in his face by Ori.
And that's why you're seeing Fisher instead of Shaw.
Shaw has been red hot, as those of you who followed the Portland series know. Kobe caught something up around the face. Bench tonight.
Little flash cut here off Sam Perkins. As Jalen Rose goes down, he inadvertently gets his arm up and cracks Kobe in the mouth. That was inadvertent contact, but nonetheless, Kobe got the worst to wear on that one.
Kobe Bryant.
Looks like he sprained his ankle when Kobe came down. He's on the floor.
And he's writhing in pain, holding his left ankle. Reggie Miller said the Laker fans soon enough would hate him. After he shoots 0 for 7 in the first half, they're loving him to this point. With Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe playing every couple of days seems to have really done wonders for you guys because of the rhythms of your offense.
Yeah, well, we're playing with a nice rhythm right now. We have our beat down pat. The guys are a little tired, though. It's tough to kind of get our legs up after that 7th game we had.
Was one of the things you planned on doing is really getting into that early offense, pushing the ball and getting into it right away?
Yeah, well, they're a good team once they pack their defense in. So we feel like we can keep them moving and give Shaq some easy touches in the early offense, then we should be fine.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Thanks.
All right, back to you, Bob.
Nothing here. Here's Smits. Finds Miller. A 2-point attempt. No good. Loose ball picked up by Bryant. Mark Jackson. Blocked away by Bryant and taken by Rice.
Never quite heard that type of a concession from a guy who's out on the court competing. But
what we've seen more or less backs up his point of view, and Miller has his first field goal on his 9th attempt. Davis out to Miller. Long 3. Jumping out at him is Harper to block it, but he fouled him, and Reggie's going to get 3 free throws.
So now what Harper was going to say is...
And his 6th foul. He played 20 minutes, scored 12 points, had 5 rebounds. Miller for 3. Way off. Battling Shaq for it. Here's Reggie Miller on the drive. Flips it up with the left hand and comes up empty.
Well, Reggie is such a competitor. I can only imagine what he's feeling right now. We see 7 points, and you're hearing the Reggie chants, which is exactly what he wants. If I'm LA, I stay real quiet. He wants this kind of taunting. That's what he feeds off of. Let him stay quiet. Don't get him excited.
The 1 for 16 is actually one of the worst shooting performances in the history of the NBA Finals. Dennis Johnson, then with Seattle, picked a terrible time to go 0 for 14, Game 7 in '78 against Washington, and Seattle lost the last game 105-99 on their home floor. And John Starks in Game 7 for the Knicks, 2 for 18, as they lost by 6 to the Rockets in Houston in Game 7.
Kobe Bryant, your first finals game. How about that performance by Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille played great. You know, the middle was open. He had a chance to breathe a little bit after that Portland series, and he had an excellent game.
Were you surprised? It appeared to be so easy, the position that he got. Is it just simply a case where they don't have big enough people to do what Portland did? Or not quick enough?
Well, I think Portland had a combination of speed, quickness, and size. And they were able to bother Shaq a little bit and bang on him a little bit. And this series just had a little bit more breathing room. You know, he's getting beat up as usual, but it wasn't as worse or as bad as it was in the Portland series.
Kobe, how concerned were you? They were up by 17 twice. They cut it down one time, and then the second time they got it down to 71-69. Was there a little heartbeat irregularity there for a moment?
Nah, actually it made the game a little more interesting. You know, it got a little bit funner.
So you weren't concerned?
No.
Kobe, what do you think of Reggie Miller's performance? He was 1 for 16 tonight. Obviously, a lot of their offense goes through Reggie Miller, and they look at him as a catalyst. You surprised at what he did tonight?
A little bit, yeah. But he'll be ready to play next game. He's not going to have 2 bad shooting performances in a row.
What adjustments do you think they can make? Do they have the personnel to really compete and beat you guys in a 7-game series?
Well, they have the personnel to give us a tough matchup. They're going to play a lot better. You know, this is their first playoff game, first finals game. So, you know, the second game they'll be a little bit more poised, settle in a little bit, and come out and play.
Your first finals game, was it what you expected?
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the next one.
All right, Kobe, thank you for your time. Good luck in game 2.